First of all, I want to begin by complimenting the people of Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. There are few examples in contemporary history, or recorded history for that matter, where a people face troops who represent perhaps the most militarized region in the world. 500,000 troops since 1989, 1990, specifically unnumbered or uncounted troops since the last few years, and particularly since the 5th of August. One estimate is 900,000, another is 800,000. 800,000 troops. And look at the fortitude with which they have maintained their identity and their resistance. It's not easy to do that when you know that thousands have disappeared, thousands of promising young lives totally removed from their families. Hundreds, uncounted numbers of women raped, abused, so many hundreds blinded, and the people continue to maintain with pride their identity. And fortunately, even though their compatriots in Azad Jammu and Kashmir have not had to suffer that kind of cruelty and barbarity, one also salutes the people and the government of Azad Jammu and Kashmir for standing by their brethren, for being at one and not just turning their faces away, remembering. And remembering is so important to human history. And the people of Pakistan, I mean, which other state, which other Muslim state? There are 56 members of the Organization of the Islamic Conference. And of course, our proximity to Kashmir, our congenital connection with it, enjoins a special responsibility on Pakistan. But there was no shortage of things that Pakistan could do with its time and its resources. But we have never faltered. We have never faltered for 72 years. In one way or the other, we have stood by them. Because it's just so big. And because the United Nations, where 5 veto powers can reject the views of 188 other member nation states. What hypocrisy. And out of those 5 veto-wielding powers, let us concede that our beloved China, a model of development, is a one-party state. Russia is de facto a one-party state. But there are 3 very vigorous democracies, France, the UK, the USA, who believe in democracy, except the United Nations Security Council. There's no democracy there. How will the nation state overcome this fundamental hypocrisy that marks the international order? Well, we can only work on it. We can build our capacity, build ourselves, remain steadfast, and that day shall come, inshallah. Thank you.